I get that up in there? Okay. You sounded good. I listened to a lot of it.
Okay.
And your level was good. And,
Okay.
you know, obviously people at home have a volume control.
You can turn me down all they want.
Well, and like I said, you know, you don't realize, but if you got to turn up the max, you do. Good afternoon, folks. We're back here at the Helen Brown Natatorium for the boys SAC swim meet. We had the girls this morning. Again, moving forward. Before we get started, I'd like to give some shout outs. LTV, Tim Moriarty, and Elizabeth Lord Carey. These broadcasts would not be possible without their help. They have given us expert insight, equipment, hands-on help throughout the entire process of getting to this point. Again, Principal Chad Hissong decided to bring back a program 3 years ago when he came to Snider High School. We were one of the premier programs, started in 1982 by Ms. Boatnick, and then in 2004 the program was shut down due to budget crisis, and then Principal Hissong brought the program back 3 years ago. So we want to give shout out to these people, because without their support we'd not be here and we'd not be able to do the things we're doing. Great for the kids, great for the community, and again, we're getting ready for the boys SAC. So again, LTV, all the support, tremendous amount, and again, Principal Chad Hissong for helping us get started and get rolling again. And we're going to look and see if the boys meet's going to happen. Again, the girls completed this morning, and Aubrey Ankenbrook giving her day up to bring us a tech director for the WRNS Productions. Doug Kaiser on the camera, and Suzanne Kaiser doing the call. So appreciate it. I'm Mark Guitar, director of WRNS Productions at Snider High School, and we're looking forward to a great season. Again, we got several things coming up. Tuesday night, girls JV and varsity basketball. Panther Paw 2.0. Please subscribe. All right, Suzanne, what do we got for the boys coming up?
Oh, well, you know what? Before we talk about the boys, let's go back and talk a little bit about what happened with the girls this morning. All right, a lot of fun races, a lot of good PRs. As far as the team total goes, we finished with Northside in 8th place with 69 points. Northrop in 7th place with 134 points. Southside in 6th place with 157 points. Concordia in 5th place with 237 points. Lures in 4th place with 241 points. Wayne coming in 3rd at 261. Snider in 2nd place with 339 points, and Dwenger went big with 454 points. Based upon the performances today, they also determined who made the all-conference team for girls. And in no particular order, we've got on the 2021 Girls All-Conference SAC team, Katie McKay from Concordia, Adriana Gurman from Concordia, Luca McGee from Wayne, Hannah Wiedock, Dwenger, Zoe McGee, Wayne, Sophie Huff, Wayne, Kenzie Sipe from Snider, Maggie Peters from Dwenger, Sarah Bush from Bishop Lures, Mary Beth Roussel from Bishop Dwenger, Callie Proskotska from Snider, Maggie Evans from Snider, Cameron Wright from Bishop Dwenger, Emma Feast from Snider, Kennedy Court from Bishop Dwenger, Aubrey Armstrong from Wayne, Anna Yagi from Dwenger.
And that's your all SAC girls swim team for 2021. Again, outstanding performances today, and again, looking forward to the rest of the season. Hopefully continue on. Again, COVID protocols, COVID situation, you never know, so you got to take each meet, each event as it is and make it your best.
All right, we're getting ready to start the boys portion of the SAC conference meet for 2021. Due to COVID protocols, of course, everything's structured a little differently this year. The girls already swam their portion of the meet this morning. The divers all competed last night, and the diving points that are earned, of course, work into the total team score for the conference championship.
Definitely looks like Concordia's getting fired up down there. The team getting their team cheer on.
Yeah, the kids are going to have to do a lot of work to, fire themselves up. Obviously, they don't have the energy from the crowd that they typically would have at this meet. The place would normally be packed with parents and fans and friends. And, of course, on deck, there would be the boys' team and the girls' team, so a lot more activity down there. So the kids are going to do what they can to get themselves fired up.
Definitely the COVID protocol has brought in some situations again across the board where it makes it tough, and teams got to motivate themselves. Coaches got to do a little more coaching, a little more pushing. And again, hopefully you at home are tuning in and are going to enjoy the meet, and give them, like I said, give a shout out if you want to maybe text them, tell them get it going before their particular event. That'd be awesome. Kids are giving it their all, and like I said, we're hoping for a great meet, and maybe we'll see some personal best, and if we're lucky, let's maybe see a record or two.
We've already have a couple of teams who earned points for a couple of schools who earned points for their team last night with the boys diving. Tristan Wild from Concordia finished second, and Marcus Roberts from Snider came in first. Marcus had an outstanding meet. He had another PR with high points. I think he's done that multiple times this year. He's just had a terrific season. So Snider and Concordia coming into the start of the swim portion already having earned points from the dive portion last night.
And the dive team still coached by
Chris Giant.
At
Snider. Giant at Snider.
Yep. Many years as one of the Snider coaches, gymnastics coach back in the day, dive coach for many, many years now. We appreciate her time and efforts for the swim community.
The boys are starting to work their way down to behind the blocks, and the first event, of course, will be the 200-yard medley relay. I think before we get ready for that, we can talk about last year's team results. All right, today's meet determines everything. For a lot of these kids, today's meet is the pinnacle of the season. The winning team is the conference champion. The all-conference team will be determined today. Any records that are set will be set today. This is the only day in the year that you can earn your name up on the big board here at the Helen P. Brown Natatorium for SAC conference records. Last year, Concordia as a team won big over the rest of the pack. Snider came in second, Dwenger third, Northrop fourth. I know the other teams, certainly Snider's hoping to tighten that up a little bit. So we'll see how it plays out.
Okay, once again, real quick, Summit Athletic Conference swimming includes Southside, Northside, Concordia, Bishop Luers, Snider, Bishop Dwenger, Wayne, and Northrop. We know that in football we have a few teams there. Homestead and Carroll jumps into the SAC, so that's our SAC conference for the swim.
The 200-yard free medley relay is each swimmer is going to swim a different stroke, and the order is back, breast, fly, and free. In lane 1, we have Wayne, R.I. Garcia, Kevin Chan, Andrew Lee, and Jacob Bolivia. Lane 2, Bishop Luers, Harrison Vonberg, Tommy McComb, Teddy McComb, and Nick Hall. Lane 3, Bishop Dwenger, Noah Maskell, Nick Eddy, Patrick Harold, Robbie Bergeron. Lane 4, Concordia, Finn Brooks, Elliot Lochner, Aiden Gleave, Zach Shaw. Lane 5, Snider, Riley Foote, Ben Whitehill, Freddie Henderson, Tyler Kaiser. Lane 6, Northrop, Zach Purnell, Dylan Welchel, Evan Hunt, Justin Baird. And lane 7, Northside, Damian Polk, Joe Kipfer, Colin Francis, and Ethan Metz. You're going to have your fastest seed times in lane 4. That would be Concordia. With lanes 3 and 5, the next two fastest seed times. Last year in this event, Concordia finished first with Snider finishing second. We'll see how it all plays out this year. The SAC record in this event was set 5 years ago by the Snider team. Steele, Mayhew, Swardston, and Radicke going on 137.83.
Okay, once again, welcome to Helen Brown Natatorium, the boys SAC swim and dive. Again, that boys SAC swim and dive, our swim meet today. Here as I'm Mark Guittard with Suzanne Kaiser bringing you the call. Let's get this meet underway and see what's going to happen for the 2021 SAC swimming.
All right, a nice fast start, and Finn Brooks is going to come up out of the water ahead of the pack right off the bat with the backstroke. 50 yards each, 4 different strokes. You've got Concordia in first right now, Northrop in second, and a really close race between Dwenger and Snider for third. Looks like Snider's going to hit the wall first. Concordia, multiple body length lead. Tight race for second here with right now Snider in second. Dwenger third. All right, Concordia's got their next swimmer in the water. Snider's coming to the wall second. Freddie Henderson for Snider, swimming the butterfly. Going to try to hold up a nice lead off of third place Bishop Dwenger. And your last leg of swimmers are lining up on the blocks. There goes Concordia, well ahead of everybody else. Henderson coming into the wall, and Tyler Kaiser swimming the freestyle to finish it off for Snider. In third place, we've got Bishop Dwenger. And in fourth place, Bishop Lures. Concordia ready to touch the wall now at the finish. Doesn't look like a record time, but a really fast time. Nice job. Snider finishing second. Dwenger third. Lures fourth. Northside sixth. Wayne seventh. Okay, sorry, they're not done yet. And lane one is coming out really strong, really strong. Oh, that was close. Looks like lane one got him from Wayne. And then seventh place, Northside. The next event, the men's 200-yard freestyle, there's going to be 2 heats. For those of you familiar with swimming, you already know this. The 8 fastest times will swim the final heat. So right now we have heat 1 for the men's 200-yard freestyle. In lane 2, we have Patrick Harold from Bishop Dwenger. Lane 3, Callum Gilson from Wayne. Lane 4, Andy Koenig from Concordia. Lane 5, Henry Vonberg from Bishop Lures. Lane 6, Kevin Chan from Wayne. Lane 7, Alex Allward from Southside. This would probably be a good time for me to apologize to all the families out there that are watching their kids, and if I'm struggling with your child's name, I do apologize. I didn't have an opportunity to talk to any coaches or swimmers to get some correct pronunciation, so I will do the best I can. All right, and the leading swimmer has touched the wall, lane 7, Alex Allward from Fort Wayne Southside. Second place, Patrick Harold in lane 2 from Bishop Dwenger. Third place, finishing up in lane 5, Henry Von Berg from Bishop Lures. Fourth place in lane 4, Andy Koenig from Concordia. All right, and that concludes the first heat. The second heat, we're going to have 7 swimmers. Lane 1, Julian Slater from Snider. Lane 2, Joshua Waltz from Concordia. Lane 3, Robbie Bergeron from Dwenger. Lane 4, Noah Maskell from Dwenger. Lane 5, Evan Hunt from Northrop. Lane 6, Ike Ilmer from Concordia. And Lane 7, Jack Deckard of Snider. Last year's winner in this event was Jacob McGauley from Concordia. He has graduated. Noah Maskell came in second last year. He seeded first this year. I want to take this opportunity to apologize to the parents from Northside and Northrop if I've been mixing up your team titles. I have been making an effort. I will make a much greater conscious effort. Their abbreviations are similar. I'm a Bruin alum myself, so I will do my best to keep that straight. Noah Maskell with a considerable lead, but a really tight race for second place between lanes 3 and lane 5, Robbie Bergeron and Evan Hunt, followed closely by lane 6, Ike Ilmer. It's going to be a close one there for second place. They are neck and neck. We'll see how the turn goes. All right, coming out of the turn, lane 5, Evan Hunt seemed to have a little bit of a lead, but Robbie Bergeron is bringing it right back. Noah Maskell continuing to extend his lead with a tight race for second and third and fourth place here. Going into the turn, they're still neck and neck for second and third place. Lane 5, Evan Hunt seemed to have come out of the turn a little bit faster, but Robbie Bergeron's bringing it back again in the race. Gonna have to watch the board for this finish. Lane 6 is coming on really strong here at the end. Second place, Robbie Bergeron. Third place, Evan Hunt. And fourth place, Ike Ilmer. All really close together. Fifth place is going to go to lane 2, Joshua Waltz from Concordia. Sixth place, lane 7, Jack Deckard from Snider. And seventh place, lane 1, Julian Slater, also from Snider. The next event will be the 200 IM. We'll have 2 heats there, with the first heat consisting of 3 swimmers and the second heat with 6 swimmers. Heat 1 for the IM, lane 3, William Miller of Lures. Lane 4, Colin Francis of Northside. And lane 5, RJ Garcia from Wayne. This event is 50 yards of each separate stroke. They'll go in the order of fly, back, breast, and free. IAM's a fun race to watch. You just can't afford to have a weak stroke at all. A lot of kids have a stroke they like to focus on, specialize on, get really strong at, but to succeed in this one, you've got to be a quality swimmer in all 4 strokes. So that's always a fun one to see who can get themselves through all 4 strokes without having a weakness.
Yeah, we were discussing it a little bit earlier about the strokes, and the kids get strong at one, and they're going to be competing that event. The medley here, it's incredible to see them do all 4 strokes. And again, obviously they're stronger in one than the other. They're going to get the lead in that, and then hopefully the other ones will come along strong with it.
The medleys, whether it's the individual medley event or the relay, they always finish with the freestyle, which is the fastest of the 4 strokes. So it's always fun to see them finish fast and finish strong, and a lot of times they're going to have neck and neck. When we get to Heat 2, last year's winner, Aiden Gleave, is swimming again this year, and he is the 2nd seed behind Nick Eddy from Bishop Dwenger. So that should prove to be a nice, close, exciting race. The SAC record for this event is held by Jacob Steele, a Snider graduate. This record's 4 years old. He swam it in 1 minute, 53 seconds, and 28 100ths. I don't know a background on a lot of these kids, but I do know Jacob's swimming at IU right now.
I was going to say, Jacob went on to a collegiate career at IU and still swimming there. Great kid. Again, we know a little bit more about our Snider students because we have them in class and stuff, so another one proud Panther out there at IU swimming for them.
All right, we've got swimmers on their last stroke now, the freestyle. Lane 4 coming in, Colin Francis to finish first in this heat. Lane 3, William Miller will bring up 2nd place, and lane 5, RJ Garcia in 3rd. All right, lane 2, we have Elliot Lochner from Concordia. Lane 3, Ben Whitehill from Snider. Lane 4, Nick Eddy from Dwenger. Lane 5, Aiden Gleave, Concordia. Lane 6, Tommy McComb, Lures. And lane 7, Vaughn Hendrickson from Concordia. Lane 5, Aiden Gleave has a substantial lead right now, but over a body length over lane 4, Nick Eddy from Bishop Dwenger. But with every new stroke comes a lot of place juggling. In lane 4, Nick Eddy's already starting to close the gap. Lane 3, Ben Whitehill in 3rd place. Lane 2, Elliot Lochner closing in on Whitehill, so they're going to have a battle there. Lane 4, Nick Eddy's really cut into Aiden Gleave's lead here. All right, here we go with the final stroke, the freestyle. Lane 5, Gleave, holding on to his lead. We'll see how the turn goes. All right. The lead right now, Lane 5, Gleave. Lane 4, Nick Eddy, 3rd place. Lane 2, Elliot Lochner, 4th place. Lane 3, Ben Whitehill. Lane 6, Tommy McComb finishing strong from Bishop Lures. We talked earlier about swimmers really wanting, the first places, the second places, earning points for their team, but you also want to look at them cutting times, and I see a lot of drop times up on the board. Lane 7, Vaughn Hendrickson finishing in 6th place. Also cutting time. So that was a good race for these guys. Then next we're going to have the men's 50-yard freestyle, 3 fast heats. This is the shortest, quickest race of the meet. Down and back, and it's over. Starts and turns are critical. For the first heat, we're going to have 3 swimmers. Kieran Stockman from Wayne. Abiel Vasquez from Bishop Lures. And Garrett J. from Northside. All right, lane 4 coming in first there, knocking off some time from his seed time. Lane 5 from Northside, second. And lane 3, Wayne, finishing third. Heat 2, lane 1, Tyler Garcia of Wayne. Lane 2, Joe Kipfer from Northside. Lane 3, Alan Macias from Bishop Dwenger. Lane 4, Joe Taylor from Concordia. Lane 5, Sam Hall, Bishop Lures. Lane 6, Landon Slater, Snider. Lane 7, Ethan Metz, Northside. All right, looks like lane 5 coming off the wall first there. Sam Hall from Bishop Lures. Lane 1's coming on strong. Lane 4, Joe Taylor from Concordia. Coming in second. Lane 3, Alan Macias from Dwenger, third place. Lane 1, Tyler Garcia from Wayne, fourth place. As we look to Heat 3, the 8 fastest seed times today, we've got Finn Brooks as last year's champion, also seeded first today. Not only did he win last year, he set an SAC record, so certainly he's looking to improve upon that record. Seated behind him, To his left and to his right, 2 Snider swimmers, Tyler Kaiser, Freddie Henderson. No doubt they would like to put a little pressure on who's going to win this race. In lane 1, we have Justin Baird of Northrop, Holden Robbins, South Side, Tyler Kaiser, Snider, Finn Brooks, Concordia, Freddie Henderson, Snider, Andrew Lee, Wayne, Nick Deppner, Concordia, and lane 8, Nick Hall from Lures. All right, Finn Brooks off to a fast start. He had the lead off the blocks. He's got the lead going into the wall. Tyler Kaiser and Freddie Henderson going to have a tight race for second place there. Finn Brooks got over a body length lead. Let's look and see if he breaks his record. And he did. By it looks to be 7/100ths of a second. He broke his own record. Kaiser from Snider in second place. Freddie Henderson from Snider in third. Nick Deppner from Concordia in fourth. Holden Robbins from Southside in fifth. And Nick Hall from Lures in sixth. Justin Baird from Northrop in seventh. And Andrew Lee from Wayne in eighth.
Yeah, so it looks like we did have a new SAC record set there by Concordia Lutheran.
Finn Brooks,
yes. We said we might see some of that action during the boys' meet, and we definitely did there. Outstanding race. And again, other racers coming up strong. So that's our first record of the day.
That is.
Notch it up.
We're going to take a break now. In a typical SAC conference format, we'd be watching the finals of the diving. Unfortunately for us, that happened last night because the diving's always fun and exciting to watch. Once again, if you didn't hear earlier, there were 2 boy divers last night. Tristan Wild from Concordia finished second, and Marcus Roberts from Snider finished first.
Okay, once again, we'll take a little 10-minute break here. Again, this is usually when the dive competition will be occurring during the meet. Want to put a shout out again to Principal Chad Hissong for sponsoring our program, LTV, Tim Moriarty, and Elizabeth Lord Carey with all their expert help to be able to get this program back together, up and running, and bring you a live broadcast here from Helen P. Brown Natatorium. Been on a good day so far, and a lot more swimming to come ahead. We'll be coming to you live Tuesday night from Kilmer Court, Snider High School for the JV and varsity girls basketball game, and looking at the upcoming schedule over the weekend. We'll be posting that up to see other live events. You can tune in to Panthers Pause 2.0, and you can check out your Panther athletes in action. Please subscribe to Panthers Pause 2.0. You can go take a break, yeah. Please subscribe to Panthers Pause 2.0. Show that the more subscribers we get, the better chance we have of getting sponsorships throughout the year, and looking for opportunities to improve the program and raise some funding to add to our equipment, and so we can bring you bigger and better broadcasts in the future. So again, I'm Mark Tard, the sponsor of WRNS Productions, teacher, mass media teacher at Snider High School. Thanks to our crew, Aubrey Ankenbrook, Doug Kaiser, and Suzanne Kaiser, spending their Saturday with you here, bringing you live SAC swim for your enjoyment. The previous public service message was brought to you by Snider High School's Biomed program. They were working on public service announcements having to do with health and well-being during this COVID time, and that was an awesome animation created by the Biomed program. Again, this is WRNS Productions. If you're enjoying the broadcast, please subscribe to Panthers Paws 2.0 YouTube channel. All the sponsors, all the subscriptions help us bring in more and more sponsorships. And if you're enjoying it, please do. Okay, we're back, guys. And Suzanne, you got some results, some team scores from the first half of the meet?
I do. I've got team scores from the break. In 8th place, Southside High School with 31 points. In 7th place with Northside High School at 39 points. 6th place, Wayne High School, 53 points. Northrop High School in 5th place with 55. Bishop Luers in 4th place with 96 points. Bishop Dwenger in 3rd place with 106. In 2nd place is Snider High School with 119. And in 1st place, Concordia High School with 183.
And there are your first half results, team scores. Again, welcome back here to the Helen P. Brown Natatorium, Southside High School. The SAC 2021 SAC Championship, Ward WRNS Production, Snider High School, bringing it to you live. And again, we pulled up a PSA during the break there that was produced by Snider High School's Biomed program. They're doing great things in our Biomed program, looking at the health and safety of individuals and telling you how to stay safe. And that one was on anti-smoking PSA.
All right, the guys are starting to come to the far end of the pool by the blocks to get ready for the 100 butterfly. We will have 2 heats of the 100 butterfly. Last year's winner was Finn Brooks from Concordia. He's not swimming this event today, so we will have a new SAC champion. He set the record for it last year, so he's decided to move on to a different area. Our first heat has 3 swimmers in it. Giovanni Espinoza from Northside, Harrison Vonberg from Bishop Luers, and Kevin Chan from Wayne. All right, 3 swimmers in the water. It looks like Harrison Vonberg from Luers is leading the pack. In 2nd place, Kevin Chan from Wayne, and in 3rd, Giovanni from Northside. All right, Harrison Vonberg finished first, and like I said earlier, nice to see kids drop time, which he did there. In 2nd place, you've got Kevin Chan from Wayne, and in 3rd place, Giovanni Espinoza from Northside. We will have a 2nd heat, the final heat of the 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1, we'll see Caleb Waltz from Concordia. In lane 2, Alex Elward from Southside. In lane 3, Freddie Henderson from Snider. Lane 4, Aiden Gleave, Concordia. Lane 5, Zach Purnell from Northrop. Lane 6, Teddy McComb from Luers. 7, Colin Francis, Northside. And 8, Will Busick from Concordia. These are your top 8 seed times. Tight race at this point. We'll see how everybody comes off the wall. Oh, the top 3 swimmers are right in a line. Right in a line with 4th really close also. Lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5 really close together. Lane 5 right now with Zach Purnell from Northrop seems to have the lead. Yes. No. Aiden Gleave hit the wall first. Zach Purnell and Aiden Gleave neck and neck. Freddie Henderson's in 3rd. 4th place, Alex Awald from Southside. All All right, coming into the finish, the first two are really close. Aiden Gleave has a bit of an edge over Zach Purnell from Northrop. Freddie Henderson's got a little bit of a push going next to him in lane 2 from Southside. And we've got first place Aiden Gleave, second place Zach Purnell, third place Freddie Henderson, fourth place Alex Awald, fifth Teddy McComb, sixth Colin Francis, 7 lane 1 Caleb Waltz, and 8 lane 8 Will Busick. All right, our next event is the 100-yard freestyle. There'll be 3 heats of this. The SAC record was set by Jagger Lauren from Southside just 2 years ago. The first heat's going to be Tyler Garcia from Wayne in lane 3. Lane 4, Tristan Stanton from Northside. Lane 5, Henry Von Berg from Lures. Lane 6, Kieran Stockman from Wayne. All right, in lane 5, we have in first place Henry Von Berg from Bishop Lures. Lane 3, Tyler Garcia from Wayne finishing second. Lane 4, Tristan Stanton from Northside finishing third. And lane 6, Kieran Stockman from Wayne finishing fourth. Heat 2 of the 100-yard freestyle, we'll see Ethan Metz from Northside in lane 1. Dylan Welchel from Northrop in lane 2. Alan Macias from Bishop Dwenger in lane 3. Jack Deckert from Snider in lane 4. Nolan Slater from Snider in lane 5. Lane 6, Justin Baird, Northrop. Lane 7, Damon Polk, Northside. And 8, Abi Dominguez from Lures. All right, Nolan Slater from Snider jumped out to a fast lead, and he's been holding on to it. He's got about a body length lead over his teammate Jack Deckard in lane 4. The two of them have a pretty good lead ahead of the rest of the pack, and then there's a tight race behind them for third place. Nolan Slater still has the lead, but Jack Deckard is closing in on that, and he's closing in even more as I speak. At the turn, or at the finish, sorry. Oh. All right, perhaps I missed Justin Baird in lane 6 or something happened. I'm not sure about that. Between the other two, Nolan Slater got Jack Deckard there at the wall. Looking ahead to heat 3. Lane 1, Nick Hall from Bishop Lures. Lane 2, Nick Debner from Concordia. Lane 3, Zach Shaw from Concordia. Lane 4, Finn Brooks from Concordia. Lane 5, Tyler Kaiser from Snider. Lane 6, Patrick Harold from Dwenger. Lane 7, Jacob Bolavio from Wayne. And Lane 8, Sam Heller from Southside. Last year, Mason Pickett won this event. He has since graduated from Concordia. Tyler Kaiser finished second. He's swimming this event, but in the fastest seed time in lane 4, we have Finn Brooks with a very fast seed time. From what I understand, Finn's going to be swimming at IU next year. He's going to be tough to beat at any event. All right, Finn Brooks already establishing a substantial lead, a couple of body lengths. Second place, Tyler Kaiser from Snider. In third place, you got Zach Shaw from Concordia. Fourth place, Patrick Harold from Dwenger. Coming into the wall, Finn Brooks, Tyler Kaiser second. Third place, Zach Shaw. Fourth place, Patrick Harold. Fifth, Jacob Villavio from Wayne. Sixth, Sam Heller from Southside. 7, Nick Hall from Bishop Lures. And 8th place, Nick Depner from Concordia. And that was a record, an SAC record from Finn Brooks in the 100 free, and he pretty well shattered that record. He beat it by close to 2 seconds. So congratulations, Finn Brooks, your second record on the day for Concordia High School. We're now getting ready to swim the men's 500 freestyle. There will be one heat. 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1, we have Caleb Gibson from Wayne. Lane 2, Ike Ilmer from Concordia. Lane 3, Evan Hunt, Northrop. Lane 4, Riley Foote, Snider. Lane 5, Noah Maskell, Dwenger. 6, Robbie Bergeron from Dwenger. 7, Joshua Waltz from Concordia. And lane 8, Noah Biebrick from Concordia. If these seed times hold up, lane 4 and lane 5 are hundredths of a tenth apart, so that could prove to be a nice close finish. The 500 is a very different race from all the others. It's a race of endurance and pacing and really knowing your own race and swimming your own race and knowing exactly what you need to do to make your best finish. Right now in lane 5, we've got Noah Maskell with about a 1 body length lead over the freshman from Snider, Riley Foote.
And again, this is the type of race we're talking about that some kids start out strong, they're going to get the lead, they're going to build it, but then other people finish strong, so they burn themselves out, gas them. So it's an interesting race to watch to the finish. We talked about earlier that, you know, this is one parents enjoy to have their kids in because there is some strategy, there is some different mind games going on. You hold back for the first couple laps and then push it at the end. So it gives a little more than just jumping in the pool for that, 35 seconds, 1 minute, and then you got some time to see what their kids are going to do. So it's an interesting race.
Really, it takes discipline from the swimmer because it would be very tempting to go out full speed, especially when you see that there are other racers ahead of you. But you've got to know your own race and swim your own race and stick to the pace that works best for what you've trained for.
Once again, WRNS Productions bringing you the live SAC swim meet this year, and I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. I appreciate Suzanne Kaiser coming along for the call, and Aubrey Angerbrook running our tech director, and Doug Kaiser manning the cameras for us. An awesome day here at the natatorium. Girls finished up earlier this morning with great races, and now we're going to bring in the boys, finish them up, and we got 4 or 5 races left here, so we got a little bit of time, and hopefully we continue enjoying the broadcast.
It's been fun to see a couple of records set already today. It's always cool to see records get broken and people, swimming the fastest it's ever been swam here at this meet. From what I understand, like I said, I hear Finn Brooks is going to be swimming at IU, so it's always great to see kids go in and be able to swim at the next level. I do want to give a little shout out to our summer swimmers, our non-club swimmers, and tell all you parents at home that have younger kids. We've got a great club program in Fort Wayne for swimming and diving, but you do not have to be a club athlete to participate at the high school level. The numbers have dropped off for some schools for swimmers and especially for divers in the last few years, and it would just be great to see some of the young kids getting out there, getting involved in the summer programs. We've got some athletes here today who are very successful and doing quite well without having been club swimmers. So, you don't need to put out the money or the year-round commitment if you have other focuses in life. But to be able to swim or dive for your high school is quite a privilege, and the kids have a wonderful time. Under normal circumstances, it's one of your few almost co-ed sports where the guys and the girls train together, they have their meets together, and they develop really special bonds and friendships because of that. We couldn't do that today. The girls are home, I'm sure, watching their male teammates swim as the boys did watch them this morning. But this is a different year. But I would really encourage you parents of younger kids to get them out, find a club summer program near your home. There are quite a few out there, and participate in both sports, swimming and diving. It's a lot of fun and it's great for the kids.
I want to take you back a minute. You mentioned about the meet records set there and stuff, but a lot of these swimmers, they have set personal bests. And that's a huge thing. No crowd, no fans, and they're still pushing themselves doing that. We had a lot of personal bests set, both boys and girls. We heard the cowbell back in the background again that says someone's on their last lap. I learned that earlier today. So my knowledge level in swimming has quadrupled since I've been here. I kept speaking earlier, I know how to swim, that's about the end of it, so this is fun to watch and fun to learn, okay? But yeah, get involved in your swim teams, local clubs, local teams, even as a manager.
Yeah, it looks like Riley Foote no, I don't want to say that. What's going on? Yeah, I'm sorry. Noah Maskell in lane 4 from Bishop Dwenger is going to win this, with Riley Foote from Snider finishing second, it looks like. All right, Yes, Noah Maskell from Dwenger finishing first. Riley Foote from Snider finishing second. Third place, Evan Hunt from Northrop. Fourth place, Robbie Bergeron from Dwenger. And again, we are looking to kids, seeing them hit their personal best. That's one of the great things about Snider, is in a lot of way, or swimming, you're only competing against yourself, trying to improve upon your last performance. I didn't mention that the record here was set by Black. I believe he was a Northrop swimmer at 4 minutes and 41 seconds.
And I said, without a crowd pushing you on stuff, these kids just pushing themselves. It's awesome to see them working hard and looking for that personal best every time they're out in the in the water. I'm going to say out on the mat because I do my wrestling commentating the other day. So yeah, out in the water, working for their hardest to get their personal best.
We've got Ike Gilmer in 5th place from Concordia, and a few more swimmers still in the water. All right, 6th place, Joshua Waltz from Concordia. Seventh place, Noah Biebrick from Concordia. 8th place, Callan Gibson from Wayne. Our next event's going to be the 200 free relay. This is a long-standing record from 2001. I recognize some of those names from Concordia: Crawford, Usina, Rector, and Trent. Their time was 1 minute, 28 seconds, and 39/100. Doesn't look, based upon the seed times, that record will get broken today, but you never know. Relay seed times in particular can sometimes be misleading. Last year's winner in this event was Concordia High School, and they are also the #1 seeded team this year. We'll have one heat with 5 teams competing. In lane 1, Bishop Luers; lane 3, Wayne; lane 4, Concordia; lane 5, Snider; lane 6, Northside. All right, I'll run through some names while we're waiting for this next event to get started. In lane 2, in the 200 free relay from Bishop Luers, Harrison Vonberg, William Miller, Nick Hall, Henry Vonberg. In lane 3 from Wayne, Kevin Chan, Kieran Stockman, Andrew Lee, Tyler Garcia. Lane 4 from Concordia, Nick Deppner, Ike Ilmer, Andy Koenig, Elliot Lochner. Lane 5 from Snider, Nolan Slater, Landon Slater, Jack Deckard, Julian Slater. Lane 6 from Northside, Joe Kipfer, Damian Polk, Ethan Metz, Colin Francis. Going back to that Snider team for a second, 3 of the 4 swimmers, the Slater brothers from Snider. You've got a senior, a junior, and a freshman. That's got to be a lot of fun for the Slater family to be able to see them make up almost an entire relay team out of their own family. Not quite sure what the holdup is. The swimmers are here. There we go. I do see a name from the 500 swimming this relay for Concordia, so they could very well just be giving him a chance to catch his breath also. 200 free relay. Each swimmer is going to swim a 50 down and back. The next swimmer gets up to go. It's a quick relay. All right, going into the wall, Concordia's in first place, Lures in second, Snider in third. Concordia's got about a body length lead. Lures holding on to their second place. Concordia with a comfortable lead going into the wall again. Second place, lane 3. Lane 2, Bishop Lures, third place. Lane 3, Snider. Fourth place, lane 6, Northside. All right, and as we finish, Concordia coming into the wall with a substantial lead. No records today, but still a first place finish. Second place looks like it's going to go to Bishop Lures in lane 2. And third place, Snider in lane 5. Fourth place, Northside in lane 6. Fifth place, Wayne in lane 3. As far as team point totals go, you get double scores for your relay wins over the individual events, so the relay places are very significant when it comes to team places. Our next event is going to be the 100-yard backstroke. 2 heats. Jacob Steele of Snider holding this record from 2017 with a 50-57. Last year's winner in the backstroke was Bryce Hunt from Northrop. He has since graduated. Men's 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Alex Schenkel from Lures. Lane 2, Giovanni Espinosa from Northside. Lane 3, Damian Polk from Northside. Lane 4, Tristan Wild from Concordia. Lane 5, RJ Garcia from Wayne. Lane 6, Abi Dominguez from Bishop Lures. And Lane 7, Abiel Vasquez, also from Bishop Lures. I see Tristan Wild's name here from Concordia. He swam last night, or he dove last night as a diver and is swimming today. Occasionally you'll see athletes doing both swim and dive. It doesn't happen that often, but good for them when they can make that work. All right, backstroke, the swimmers are in the water. Tristan Wild from Concordia jumped off to a fast lead, and he has held on to it and extended it as he goes into the wall for the last 50 here. In second place, looks like RJ Garcia from Wayne. Third place, Alex Schenkel from Bishop Lures. Schenkel looks to be turning it on a little bit right now. I think he just took over second place. Third place in lane 5. Fourth place close in lane 3 and lane 7. And Tristan finishes in a comfortable first place with a personal best time over his seed time. Second place, getting close here at the end. But it looks like RJ Garcia was second from Wayne. Alex Schenkel from Bishop Lures third. And coming in to the wall for fourth place. Lane 3, Damian Polk. Fifth place, lane 7, Vasquez. Sixth place, Abi from Bishop Lures. And seventh place, lane 2, Giovanni Espinosa from Northside. Heat 2, this will be your 8 fastest seed times. Lane 1, Nolan Slater from Snider. Lane 2, Holden Robbins from Southside. Lane 3, Riley Foote from Snider. Lane 4, Zach Purnell from Northrop. Lane 5, Ben Whitehill from Snider. Lane 6, Zach Shaw from Concordia. Lane 7, Jacob Villavio from Wayne. And lane 8, Vaughn Hendrickson from Concordia. All right, lane 3 and 4, both freshmen swimming this year. Always good to see that for the future of the sport in the city. Lane 4, Zach Purnell from Northrop jumping off to a bit of a lead out of the blocks. Very close with Ben Whitehill, lane 5 from Snider. Zach Purnell's going to come into the wall first with Ben Whitehill second. Close on his heels. Third looks like Zach Shaw from Concordia with fourth Riley Foote from Snider. Third and fourth looking really close right now. Zach Purnell's got about a half a body lead on Ben Whitehill, taking in to the last turn. And Zach Purnell stretched that out a little bit at the turn. He's going to finish in first from Northrop. Second place, Ben Whitehill from Snider. Third place, Zach Shaw from Concordia. Fourth place, Riley Foote from Snider. Fifth, Holden Robbins from Southside. Sixth, Jacob Villavia from Wayne. 7, Vaughn Hendrickson from Concordia. And 8th in lane 1, Nolan Slater from Snider. That'll take us to the breaststroke, the last individual event of the day. There will be 2 heats, with heat 1 having 6 swimmers. The record for this event set by Tyler Lemert back in 2007 with a 56.9. I believe Tyler is one of the assistant coaches now at Concordia. The event was won last year by Elliot Lochner. He will be swimming it again and has the top seed in Heat 2. In lane 2, we've got Tristan Stanton from Northside, Dylan Welchel from Northrop. In lane 3, lane 4, Sam Heller from Southside. Lane 5, Sam Hall from Lures. Lane 6, I'm just going to call him Garrett. Garrett from Northside. And lane 7, Andrew Lee from Wayne. Looks like a pretty tight race between lanes 4 and lane 5. 4 having a little bit of an edge. Sam Heller from Southside over Sam Hall from Bishop Lures. Lane 3, third, Dylan Welsel from Northrop. But a tight battle out there in this first heat between lanes 4 and lane 5. Lane 5's taking a bit of a lead now. Sam Hall from Lures. Sam Heller's tightened it up a little bit. It's going to be pretty close coming into the wall. It's going to be really close coming into the wall. I'm going to have to wait for the board on this one. First place, Sam Hall from Lures. Second place, Sam Heller from Southside. Third place, Dylan from Northrop. Fourth place, Trenton Stanton from Northside. All right, and the board did not record a time for lane 6, but as I've said earlier, all sorts of backup systems here to make sure all the places and the times play out as they should. Heat 2 of the breaststroke. 8 fastest seed times. Lane 1, Julian Slater from Snider. Lane 2, Teddy McComb from Lures. Lane 3, Tommy McComb from Lures. Lane 4, Elliot Lochner from Concordia. Lane 5, Nick Eddy from Dwenger. Lane 6, Andy Koenig from Concordia. Lane 7, Caleb Waltz, Concordia. And Lane 8, Joe Kipfer, Northside. All right, Elliot Lochner from Concordia's got almost a body length lead on the guys to each side of him. Tommy McComb and Nick Eddy both battling it out for second place. Looks like Nick Eddy went into the wall a little bit ahead and is holding on to that lead as we approach the finish. Fourth place looks like Andy Koenig from Concordia. First place, Lochner. Second place, Nick Eddy from Dwenger. Third place, Tommy McComb from Lures. Fourth place, Andy Koenig from Concordia. Fifth place, Teddy McComb from Lures. Sixth place, Caleb Waltz from Concordia. Seventh place, Julian Slater from Snider. And eighth place, Joe Kipfer from Northside. All right, the guys are starting to line up for the relay. This is the last event of the day, the 400-yard free relay where each swimmer swims 100 yards. The SAC record for that was set in 2016, 5 years ago, from the Snider team of Radke, Steele, Miller, and Swartzen. Last year's winner in this relay was Concordia, with Snider finishing second. This year, the seed times have that flipped around, with Snider seeded first and Concordia seeded second. Again, seed times are tough to follow, so you never know how that's going to play out, but hopefully this will be a nice close race. We've got 6 teams swimming in this relay. Lane 2, Bishop Luers, Harrison Vonberg, Henry Vonberg, Tommy McComb, Teddy McComb. Lane 3, Bishop Dwinger, Noah Maskell, Robbie Bergeron, Patrick Harold, Nick Eddy. Lane 4, Snider, Riley Foote, Ben Whitehill, Freddie Henderson, Tyler Kaiser. Lane 5, Concordia, Aiden Gleave, Zach Shaw, Ike Imler, and Finn Brooks. Lane 6, Northrop, Evan Hunt, Justin Baird, Dylan Welshel, Zach Purnell. Lane 7, Wayne, Tyler Garcia, Kieran Stockman, Caleb Gibson, and Jacob Volvia. After the first 50, Bishop Dwinger holds on to a little bit of a lead over Concordia. Snider in third, facing a tough push from Northrop. As we finish with our first swimmer, Bishop Dwinger is going to come into the wall first, Concordia second, and Snider third. Fourth place, lane 6, Northrop. Bishop Dwinger's holding on to their lead, but Concordia's giving them a push. Snider swimmers coming on strong, closing the gap. Lane 3, Bishop Dwinger still holding on to a little bit of a lead, although Concordia might have got him out of the wall. Snider holding on to third. That's really close right now between Dwinger and Concordia. Coming into the wall, we have Concordia having taken a little bit of the lead over Dwinger. Snider still in third. All right. Concordia still with the lead over Dwinger. Snider's swimmer Freddie Henderson pushing hard and trying to close the gap. And he has definitely tightened it up some. Still really close between first and second. Concordia still with a hair of a lead over Dwinger. But Freddie from Snider pulling up and really closing the gap here. All right, pretty good turns from Concordia and Dwinger. They've got about a body length on Snider. It looks like coming into the wall now, we've got Dwinger back in first place. Nope, and then off the start is back to Concordia with Dwinger in second. Tyler Kaiser swimming the last leg for Snider. He's pushing to overtake the Dwinger swimmer, and he's definitely closing the gap. Concordia's got a pretty good lead, but Kaiser's pushing hard to get Dwinger, and he did at the turn. Snider's now in second place. Tyler Kaiser extending the lead a little bit. Concordia still with a good hold on first place. All right, good turn from Kaiser, and he's got almost a body length lead on Dwinger. Dwinger swimmer looks like he's finishing strong and closing it up a little bit, but Snider takes second place. Third place going to lane 3, Dwinger. Fourth place, lane 2, Bishop Luers. No, possibly. All right, 4th place, Lane 2, Bishop Lures. 5th place, Lane 6, Northrop. And 6th place, Lane 7, Wayne. We've got one more swimmer still in the water, the Wayne swimmer. I do want to take this opportunity as the meet winds down to say I've had a really fun time today. As first time I've ever done anything like this. It's been great, and I want to apologize one more time for all the names that I messed up and the mix-up between Northrop and Northside. Lots of good races today. We got to see a couple of records broken, a lot of PRs set.
Spin it this way, yep. Once again, WRNS Productions, thank you, Suzanne, for coming out, helping us out today. Amazing races, some personal best, some records set today. A lot of fun. I appreciate you coming out and helping me on this meet, because my swim now is, as we said earlier, appreciate it greatly.
I had a lot of fun. I really did. It was a good time, and I have to say, as a parent, it was an amazing opportunity that I was able to be here. I know so many other parents would have liked to have had that same opportunity, and hopefully we were able to give them a really good viewing experience.
Absolutely, and again, want to give a shout out to LTV, again, Tim Moriarty, Elizabeth Lord Carey for all their help getting this production together, Helen P. Brown Natatorium allowing us to come in and bring this broadcast to you, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Again, subscribe Panthers Plus 2.0 Basketball Tuesday night for our Panther fans, and you know, we'll be playing, I think we've got Belmont, but we're bringing you all the sports, and hopefully we'll be back for sectionals again for swim too. So I appreciate your help. Doug Kaiser again on camera, Aubrey Ankenbrook on the tech director. Great performance, great day, and I had a lot of fun, and hope to see us back here soon.
Well, and thanks to you, Mark, because there's so much that goes on behind the scenes and nobody knows, and you're scrambling and working hard every day for every sporting event and every extracurricular activity you can cover, and on a year like this, parents and fans appreciate it greatly.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity, and again, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the meet, and we'll see you Tuesday night for some live basketball action. We're out, guys. Thanks.